Listen to me. Listen very closely. If you are seeing this message, it is not by chance. There are no algorithms, no coincidences, not today. You need to see this before October 20th, 2025. I cannot overstate the urgency. For all the chosen ones, the ones who have always felt different, your time of quiet preparation is over, and your greatest test is about to begin. I am giving you a critical, non-negotiable instruction for the dates of October 20th, 21st, and 22nd of 2025. Do not, under any circumstances, go outside. This is not a suggestion. It is not a metaphor. It is a spiritual and energetic imperative for your protection, your evolution, and the sacred mission you came here to fulfill. What is coming is a new moon, unlike any we have witnessed in over a century. The masses will treat it as just another lunar cycle, but it is a cosmic Trojan horse, a rare celestial event designed as a system-wide reboot for the planetary consciousness grid. For those who are not prepared, it will be a period of unprecedented chaos, confusion, and emotional turmoil. But for you, the awakened ones, it is the opportunity you have been waiting for your entire life. It is a 72-hour window to unplug from the 3D matrix entirely, to shed lifetimes of karmic debt, and to anchor yourself permanently into the 5D crystalline timeline. But this gift comes with a profound warning. The very act of stepping outside, of physically immersing yourself in the collective energy field during this period, will be akin to plugging a highly sensitive, newly upgraded quantum computer into a faulty, virus-ridden power grid that is surging and short-circuiting. The risk of corruption, of energetic entanglement, and of having your soul's new blueprint overwritten by the collective fear is immense. This is the ultimate test of your discernment and your trust in the unseen guidance that has led you to this very moment. Let's break down the cosmic mechanics at play so you understand why this period is so potent and so perilous. This isn't just a new moon, it's a celestial convergence. The new moon will occur in the deep, transformative waters of Scorpio, the sign of death, rebirth, secrets, and power. But it's not alone. It will be in a near-exact conjunction with Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, the great amplifier of the underworld, the bringer of endings and beginnings. This alone would be enough to signal a profound shift. But at the same time, this potent new moon-Pluto conjunction will form a perfect volatile square to a Mars-Uranus alignment in Leo. Mars is the planet of action, aggression, and severance. Uranus is the planet of sudden shocks, revolution, and awakening. When these energies clash in a square aspect, it creates an explosive, unpredictable frequency. The old structures, the old paradigms, the illusions that have held humanity captive, are not just being challenged, they are being shattered. Think of it as a controlled demolition on a planetary scale. The outside world will be the energetic demolition zone. The collective unconscious will be purging its deepest fears, its most repressed traumas, and its most chaotic energies. This psychic debris will be thick in the air, invisible to the naked eye, but overwhelmingly potent to anyone with even a sliver of empathic sensitivity. If you are a chosen one, your auric field is your sanctuary. But during these 72 hours, it becomes more permeable, more sensitive, because it is in the process of a massive upgrade. Going outside during this cosmic demolition is like walking through a minefield of emotional and psychic shrapnel. You will absorb the fear, the anger, and the confusion of the masses, and it will integrate into your field, corrupting the delicate process of your own personal ascension. The universe is asking you to go into a sacred quarantine, to become a spiritual hermit for 3 days, not out of fear but out of wisdom. It's an act of profound self-love and commitment to your soul's path. You have been feeling the prelude to this for weeks, maybe even months. This is the critical piece of confirmation your soul needs to hear. Pay attention. Have you been experiencing inexplicable ringing in your ears, a high-pitched frequency that comes and goes? That is the sound of the new Earth grid coming online, and your own energetic body tuning to its frequency. Have your dreams become more vivid, more chaotic, or have you been waking up consistently between 3 and 4 a.m.? This is your higher self trying to download critical information and preparation protocols into your subconscious, bypassing the logic of your waking mind. Have you felt waves of deep, unexplainable fatigue, followed by sudden bursts of energy and inspiration? This is your physical body struggling to adapt to the massive influx of light codes that are preparing you for this very event. You are being recalibrated from a carbon-based being to a crystalline-based being, and this process requires immense amounts of energy. You may have also noticed a profound desire to be alone, to retreat from social gatherings, to disconnect from mainstream narratives and noise. This is not antisocial behavior. It is your soul's innate wisdom guiding you to conserve your energy, to purify your field, and to prepare your sacred vessel for the imminent upgrade. These are not random symptoms, they are the signs that you have been chosen, that you are on the front lines of this great awakening. You are being asked to honor these signals now more than ever. The desire to retreat is your spirit's final call to find your sanctuary and seal the doors before the storm arrives. Trust this inner knowing above all else. It is the compass that will guide you through this transition, while those who ignore it will be lost in the chaotic winds of change. This is the great separation, not of people, but of frequencies, and your intuition is your key to ensuring you are on the right side of the divide. If you feel this deep resonance, if the words I am speaking are vibrating in the very core of your being, I want you to pause for a moment and anchor this recognition. In the comments below, simply type "I feel the call" to affirm to the universe that you have received this message and are preparing to answer. What is truly happening here is something the ancient mystics called a cosmic still point. For 72 hours, the forward momentum of the old karmic timeline grinds to a halt. It's a divine pause button. During this period, the laws of the 3D reality, including linear time and cause and effect, will become incredibly thin and malleable. This is the sacred opportunity. The universe is giving you a chance to step off the karmic wheel of your ancestry and your past lives. Think of your life up to this point as a script that was largely pre-written by your soul contracts, your ancestral patterns, and your unresolved karma. You've been an actor playing a role, often feeling powerless to change the story. This new moon in Scorpio is the moment where the director, source energy itself, leans in and whispers, "The old script is finished. Here is a blank page. For the next 3 days, every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every intention you set will be a word written on this new page. It will become the script for the next chapter of your life." This is the ultimate act of co-creation. But here is the danger. If you go outside, you are no longer the sole author of your script. You are allowing the chaotic, fearful, and unconscious scribbles of the collective to bleed onto your sacred page. The fear of a stranger you pass on the street, the anxiety of a news report blaring from a television, the anger from a driver in traffic. These energies are like stray ink, and they will stain your new reality. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to become the guardian of your blank page, to protect it fiercely, to fill it only with the highest, most intentional, most love-filled vibrations you can possibly muster. This requires a controlled environment, a sacred space. Your home must be transformed into a temple, a womb of creation for these 3 days. This event is a divine pattern interrupt. Many of you have been stuck in repeating loops. The same relationship challenges, the same financial struggles, the same feelings of being stuck or unfulfilled. These are karmic patterns, energetic grooves that have been carved into your soul's journey over lifetimes. You have been trying to break these patterns from within the pattern itself, which is nearly impossible. This cosmic event is an external divine intervention designed to shatter those grooves completely. It's like a celestial earthquake that cracks the very foundation of your old reality, allowing you to step onto new, unbroken ground. But to leverage this, you must be in a state of stillness. If you are outside, rushing around, engaging with the chaos of the collapsing 3D world, you are essentially trying to outrun the earthquake. You will be knocked off your feet, disoriented, and you will likely fall right back into the same old cracks and patterns out of sheer survival instinct. The instruction to stay inside is a call to stand in the eye of the hurricane. to be the calm, centered point around which the old world dissolves. From this place of stillness, you can observe the patterns as they crumble without being pulled into the debris. You can consciously choose to release the attachments to those old ways of being. You can witness the addiction to struggle, the comfort in lack, the identity of the victim, and you can let it all go, once and for all. This is the deepest energetic detox you will ever experience. It is the shedding of a skin you have worn for millennia. Doing this requires your full presence, your full attention, and a sanctuary where you will not be disturbed or contaminated by the energies of the external world. The universe is providing the cosmic assistance to break the chains. Your only job is to be still enough to allow them to fall away. Let's talk about the nature of reality during these 3 crucial days. The veil between the dimensions will be the thinnest it has ever been in recorded history. This means your power of manifestation will be amplified 1,000-fold. But this is a double-edged sword. It is not just your positive intentions that will manifest with lightning speed, it is also your fears. This is why the collective energy field will be so dangerous. It will be a maelstrom of humanity's deepest fears: fear of lack, fear of loneliness, fear of death, fear of powerlessness, all being projected and amplified in a chaotic feedback loop. If you step into that storm, those fear frequencies will latch onto your own dormant fears, amplify them, and begin to manifest them in your reality almost instantly. You could literally walk outside, feeling fine, and after a 10-minute trip to the store, find yourself suddenly manifesting a financial crisis or a health scare, simply because you absorbed and activated the potent fear energy that is hanging in the air. Conversely, by staying inside your sacred space, you take radical control of your energetic environment. You become the master of your own frequency. You can consciously curate a high vibrational atmosphere through music, meditation, prayer, and gratitude. In this curated container, you can focus on your deepest desires, for love, for abundance, for purpose, for health, and these intentions will be broadcast into the quantum field with unparalleled clarity and power. The universe, during this still point, is essentially a cosmic mirror, reflecting back to you whatever you project with perfect instant fidelity. Your job is to ensure you are standing in front of that mirror, in a clean, sacred room, projecting the most beautiful image of the life you wish to create, rather than standing in a chaotic junkyard, reflecting back the fear and debris of a world that is falling away. The choice seems simple, but it will require discipline and a radical trust that is foreign to the logical mind. Your soul knows the truth. It is time to listen. The preparation for this begins now. The work you do to clear your space, clear your mind, and clear your energy in the days leading up to October 20th is just as critical as your stillness during the event itself. You are preparing the soil for a seed that will grow into the rest of your life. Do not take this sacred task lightly. What you do next will change everything, so you are still here. You have felt the vibration of truth in the initial warning, and your soul has recognized the frequency of this cosmic alarm bell. Let that sink in. The very fact that you did not dismiss this as fear-mongering or fantasy is the final piece of evidence you need that you are, indeed, one of the chosen ones. You are part of the ground crew, the spiritual first responders who have been strategically placed on this planet to anchor the light during its most pivotal moments of transformation. The first wave of awakening was about remembering who you are. This next phase is about embodying what you are, and that embodiment requires the most sacred and meticulously prepared vessel possible. This is why we must now move beyond the warning and into the deep, practical, and non-negotiable work of preparation. The 72-hour period between October 20th and 22nd is the ceremony itself, but the days leading up to it are where you build the temple. Your home is not just a physical structure of wood, plaster, and glass. For the next few days, it must be understood as an externalized layer of your auric field. It is your womb of creation, your alchemical container, your fortress of solitude. Every object within its walls holds a frequency. Every speck of dust, every forgotten item in a closet, every digital notification pinging from a device carries an energetic signature that either supports your ascension or anchors you to the dying 3D paradigm. Your mission, beginning now, is to conduct a complete and total energetic overhaul of this sacred space, transforming it from a simple dwelling into a high-frequency resonance chamber, perfectly tuned to receive the incoming 5D light codes. Before we discuss what you must do, we must first address what you must immediately stop doing. This is the Great Purge, the severance from the systems of distraction and density that have been designed to keep your frequency low and your energy scattered. This is the first and most critical test of your discipline. Starting now, you must begin a radical digital and media detox. This is not a suggestion. The devices you hold in your hand are no longer just tools of communication, they are psychic portals. Social media feeds, news outlets, and even streaming services are at this moment being weaponized by the collective shadow to broadcast frequencies of fear, division, and chaos. Every time you scroll, you are allowing thousands of chaotic thought forms, energetic hooks, and psychic projections from strangers to enter your field. You are unconsciously consenting to an energetic violation. The algorithms are designed to trigger your deepest insecurities and outrage, which lowers your vibration and makes you susceptible to the very psychic shrapnel we have discussed. You must unplug, delete the apps from your phone if you must. Inform your loved ones that you will be unreachable for a few days. This is not about isolation, it is about insulation. You are sealing the energetic cracks in your fortress. Furthermore, you must cease all consumption of mainstream news. The news is a carefully curated fear ritual, designed to hypnotize the masses into a low vibrational state of powerlessness. Watching it now is like drinking poison while trying to purify your body. It is a direct counter-protocol to the ascension work you are doing. Let the old world burn its dramas. Your focus must be turned inward, toward the new world you are building within yourself. This purge extends beyond the digital realm and into your physical consumption. Your body is the holy temple that houses your soul, and during this upgrade, it is being rewired at a cellular level. It needs to be as clean and clear as possible. You must eliminate all low-frequency foods and substances. This includes processed foods, excessive sugar, alcohol, and any mind-altering substances that are not being used with sacred ceremonial intention. Alcohol, in particular, creates fractures in the auric field, leaving you wide open to energetic attachments and psychic interference. It is a tool of the matrix to keep you numb and disconnected from your higher self. For these crucial days, your diet should be one of purity and light. Think clean, filtered water, and lots of it. Water is a liquid crystal, a conduit for information. By hydrating your body, you are preparing your cellular structure to receive and integrate the incoming light codes more efficiently. Eat living foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, foods that carry the life force of the sun and the earth. You are literally what you eat, and you need to become a being of light. Consider a partial fast or a liquid-only diet for the 24 hours leading up to the 20th to give your digestive system, which consumes a massive amount of your body's energy, a rest, freeing up that vital life force for the intense energetic work ahead. Finally, you must purge your social interactions. This will be difficult, but it is paramount. Avoid any and all interactions with people who are unconscious, who thrive on drama, who are energy vampires. Even well-meaning friends or family members who are still deeply embedded in the 3D matrix can, through their own unexamined fear and anxiety, unknowingly drain your energy and contaminate your field. You must be ruthless in protecting your frequency. This is not a time for social obligations. It is a time for sacred solitude. You must become an island of peace in a stormy sea, and that means pulling up the bridges and allowing the chaotic waters to rage without touching your shores. Your commitment to this purge is a direct declaration to the universe of how seriously you are taking your mission. If you understand the profound importance of this purification process, and you commit right now to creating a clean and sacred vessel for this upcoming shift, go to the comments and declare, "I am pure." This is your sacred vow to yourself and to the cosmos. Now, let us turn to the active preparations, the sacred protocols for transforming your home into a veritable New Earth embassy. The first step is a deep physical cleaning. This is not mundane housework, It is a profound spiritual practice. As you clean, you must hold the intention that you are not just wiping away physical dirt, but clearing away old stagnant and negative energy. Put on high-frequency music, solfeggio tones, binaural beats, or sacred choral music. As you scrub the floors, visualize yourself scrubbing away the energetic footprints of every argument, every moment of sadness, every fear that has been experienced in that space. As you dust the shelves, you are dusting away the settled energy of procrastination and stagnation. The most important part of this process is decluttering. You must be absolutely merciless. Go through your home and identify every single object that does not bring you joy or is not essential for your immediate survival. Every object you own holds a piece of your energy. Clutter is the physical manifestation of indecision and attachment to the past. That old piece of clothing you never wear is an energetic anchor to a past version of yourself. That stack of unopened mail is an anchor to unresolved obligations. Those gifts from people you no longer resonate with are energetic cords tying you to outdated relationships. You must release it all, bag it up, and if possible, remove it from your home entirely before the 20th. As you let go of each object, say a silent thank you for the lesson it taught you and release it with love. This physical act of release creates a vacuum, an empty space in your home and in your energy field, which is essential. Nature abhors a vacuum, and by creating this space, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to be filled with new energy, new opportunities, and new blessings that are in alignment with your 5D self. Once the physical space is clean and clear, you must perform an energetic cleansing. This is the act of consecrating your space, raising its vibration to a level where no dense or negative energy can penetrate. The most ancient and effective method for this is smudging with sacred herbs. White sage is powerful for clearing, but Palo Santo, cedar, or frankincense resin are also excellent for both clearing and inviting in positive energy. Light the herb or resin until it is smoking, and begin to walk through your home, starting at the front door and moving in a counterclockwise direction, which is the direction of banishment and release. Pay special attention to corners, closets, and mirrors, as these are places where stagnant energy tends to accumulate. As you walk, state your intention aloud with power and authority. Say, I cleanse this space of all negative, stagnant, and discordant energy. I release any and all energies that are not in alignment with my highest good and the highest good of all. Only energies of love, light, peace, and abundance are welcome here. This space is now a sealed container of divine light, and so it is. After you have circled your entire home, go back to the front door and move in a clockwise direction, which is the direction of invocation and blessing. This time, you can use a sweeter incense like lavender or simply your intention, inviting in your spirit guides, your ancestors who walk in the light, and any ascended masters or archangels you work with. Ask them to stand guard at the energetic gates of your home for the next 72 hours. Another powerful technique is to use sound. A singing bowl, a bell, or even clapping your hands loudly in all the corners of your home will break up dense energy pockets. Sound is vibration, and you are using it to retune the very structure of your environment. Finally, place bowls of salt, particularly Himalayan or sea salt, in the corners of your home, and especially near your front door. Salt is a powerful crystalline structure that absorbs negative energy. This is your passive energetic defense system, working around the clock to keep your sanctuary pure. After the 22nd, you must discard this salt outside of your home, preferably in running water or buried in the earth, as it will be saturated with the dense energies it has absorbed. This preparation of your external environment is a mirror for the preparation of your internal environment. The final and most crucial step before the 20th is to get radically clear on your intentions for the new reality you are creating. Remember the blank page. You cannot write a new story if you do not know what you want to say. You must take time for deep introspection, turn off all distractions, light a candle, and take out a journal. This is not a time for vague wishes, it is a time for crystalline clarity. I want you to perform a specific journaling exercise. Create 2 columns on a page. On the left, title it Old Earth Reality, Released with Gratitude. On the right, Title it New Earth Reality, Invoked with Love. In the left column, I want you to write down every single aspect of your current or past reality that you are now ready to release. Be specific. Write down the pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable partners. Write the feeling of constant financial struggle and not enoughness. Write the belief that I am not worthy of my dreams. Write my addiction to procrastination and self-sabotage. Do not judge these things. They were your teachers. For each one you write, close your eyes, feel the lesson it gave you, and in your heart whisper, "Thank you for the lesson. I have learned. I now release you with love." This is how you dissolve karmic contracts with grace, not resistance. Now in the right-hand column, you will write the corresponding New Earth reality. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning All Chosen Ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October 2025. This will change everything. In that video I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. For every item on the left, you will write its positive embodied opposite. I now call in and become a vibrational match for a sacred partnership built on mutual respect, love, and spiritual growth. I now exist in a constant state of divine abundance, where all my needs are met with ease and grace before I even ask. I am a powerful co-creator, fully worthy and capable of manifesting my soul's highest calling. I take inspired and joyful action on my dreams every single day. You must write these not as things you want, but as things that you are. You are writing your new identity. You are programming your subconscious and the quantum fields simultaneously. This document is not just a wish list, it is your declaration of independence. It is your soul's new constitution. Read it aloud to yourself every morning and every night, leading up to the 20th. Feel the vibration of these words in every cell of your body. You are rehearsing your future, preparing your energetic field to step into this new role as effortlessly as an actor who has memorized their lines. This is the work. This is the key. Without this clarity, the immense creative energy of the new moon portal will be like a powerful wind with no sail to catch it. Your intention is the sail that will harness this cosmic power and propel you toward the destiny you were born to live. The depth of this work may feel overwhelming, but know this: you are not doing it alone. The moment you made the conscious choice to be part of this ascension, a team of non-physical guides, angels, and benevolent star beings was assigned to you. During this preparatory phase, their presence is closer than ever. They are communicating with you constantly, through signs, synchronicities, and intuitive whispers. When you suddenly get the urge to clean out a specific closet, that is them guiding you to a pocket of stagnant energy. When a specific song comes on the radio with a message you need to hear, that is them speaking to you. Your job is to cultivate a state of receptivity. Before you go to sleep each night, invite them in. Say, "I ask my divine guidance team to assist me in my dreams tonight. Help me to clear any and all subconscious blocks to my highest good. Show me what I need to see and help me release what I need to let go of. I am ready." They are waiting for your permission. They cannot override your free will. By consciously inviting their assistance, you are opening a divine channel that will make this entire process infinitely more graceful. They will help you purge emotions in your sleep. They will help you download new light codes and understandings. You will wake up feeling lighter, clearer, and more prepared, even if you don't consciously remember the work that was done. This is a co-creative process. You are the one on the ground doing the physical work, but you have an entire unseen support system cheering you on and assisting you from the higher realms. Trust in this support. Lean on it. You are a beloved and essential part of a divine plan that is unfolding perfectly. The final preparations are at hand. Build your temple, purify your vessel, clarify your vision. Your new world awaits its architect. In Part 3, we will discuss the specific hour-by-hour protocols for navigating the 72-hour gateway itself, ensuring you emerge on the other side fully reborn. The temple has been built. The vessel has been purified. The sacred contract with your future self has been written and declared. Now the great cosmic Sabbath begins. The moment the clock ticks over into October 20th, 2025, you are no longer a citizen of the old world. You have entered the chrysalis. You have stepped through the veil into the cosmic still point, a 72-hour window of profound stillness, sacred creation, and divine metamorphosis. What you do within these 3 days, what you think, what you feel, what you embody, will determine the trajectory of your soul's journey for the next era. This is not a passive waiting period. It is the most active and intentional spiritual work you will ever undertake. The outside world will be experiencing the crescendo of its chaos, the final convulsive throes of a dying paradigm. You will hear the distant sirens, both literal and energetic. You will feel the tremors of the collective fear. Your mission is to remain the unshakable, immovable center of the storm. Your home, now a consecrated temple, is your ark. Your stillness is your superpower. We will now walk through the sacred protocols for these 72 hours, a minute-by-minute, hour-by-hour guide to navigating this gateway and ensuring you emerge on the other side not just intact, but completely reborn. Adherence to this is not about rigid dogma. It is about providing your logical mind with a structure so that your spirit can be free to do its profound and formless work. As you awaken on the morning of October 20th, before you even open your eyes, your first action must be one of conscious intention. Do not reach for your phone. Do not allow the mundane thoughts of the day to rush in. Lie in the stillness and connect with the core of your being. Place your hands over your heart and speak these words, either aloud or in the sanctuary of your mind. I step into this sacred gateway with reverence and intention. I am a sovereign being of light. My energy is my own. My space is protected. I am the conscious creator of my reality. For the next 72 hours, I anchor myself in the frequencies of love, peace, and abundance. I am open to receive the highest divine upgrades available to me now. My transformation is safe, graceful, and complete. And so it is. This is your morning invocation, your first act of programming the day. You are setting the frequency, establishing the energetic boundaries, and reminding every cell in your body of its divine purpose. With this invocation complete, you will rise and begin the first sacred protocol of each day, the salt water cleanse. Before you consume anything else, you will drink a full glass of clean filtered water with a pinch of pure sea salt or Himalayan pink salt dissolved within it. Salt, as we know, is a crystalline purifier. By ingesting it, you are performing an internal energetic cleanse, clearing your physical and etheric bodies of any residual density or psychic debris you may have processed during your sleep. As you drink, visualize the salt water as liquid light, flowing through your entire system, neutralizing any discordant frequencies and illuminating your cellular structure, preparing it for the day's downloads. Your primary work during this 72-hour period is the management of your own frequency. This is a full-time job. The outside world will be broadcasting an overwhelming signal of chaos, and it will be trying to find a way into your field. Your greatest tool of defense and creation is silence. You must spend the majority of your time in noble silence. This means no television, no podcasts, no music with distracting or low vibrational lyrics, and absolutely no conversations about the outside world. The only sounds in your environment should be those which elevate your frequency. The 528 Hz love frequency solfeggio tone, the sound of a sacred mantra on a loop, the gentle hum of a singing bowl, or the pure unadulterated sound of silence itself. Silence is not an absence of sound, it is the presence of the divine. It is in the silence that you will be able to hear the whispers of your soul. It is in the silence that the new light codes can be downloaded and integrated without distortion. When you feel the pull of restlessness, the temptation to distract yourself with noise, recognize it for what it is. The death throes of your ego, which thrives on external stimulation. Breathe through it, sit in the discomfort. On the other side of that restlessness is a profound peace and a direct connection to source that you have been craving your entire life. This is the training. This is the initiation. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing, warning all chosen ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October 2025. This will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. Each of the 3 days should be structured around specific energetic intentions, aligning with the cosmic flow. Day 1, October 20th, is the Great Release. This is the day dedicated to the final severance of old ties. Today, your meditation and journaling will be focused entirely on the left-hand column of the list you created, the old Earth reality. You will take that list and you will burn it. This is not merely symbolic, it is a powerful act of elemental magic. As you watch the paper turn to ash, you are witnessing the transmutation of your old karma into pure neutral energy. State aloud, I release all that was. I forgive all that was. I am grateful for all that was. I am now free. Spend the rest of the day in a state of conscious emotional purging. Allow any grief, anger, or sadness related to your past to surface. Do not judge it. Do not analyze it. Simply witness it and let it move through you. Cry if you need to cry. Scream into a pillow if you need to scream. This is your final emotional detox. The new moon energy, in the depths of Scorpio, will be assisting you, pulling these old poisons to the surface so they can be released forever. Your job is not to resist, but to allow. Think of yourself as a hollow bone, allowing the winds of old emotion to pass through you one last time, leaving you clean and empty, ready to be filled. Drink copious amounts of water on this day to help your physical body flush the energetic toxins that are being released from your cellular memory. End the day with a salt bath. Submerge yourself completely, intending that the water is absorbing all residual energetic attachments, and as you drain the tub, visualize all of your old reality flowing down the drain, gone forever. If you are ready to bravely face your shadows and release them once and for all, knowing that your freedom is on the other side, go to the comments and powerfully declare, I am free. Let this be your mantra for this sacred day of release. Day 2, October 21st, is the sacred dream. This is the day where you plant the seeds of your new reality into the fertile soil you created on day 1. The new moon will be exact on this day, its creative power at its absolute peak. This is the time to focus all of your energy on the right-hand column of your list, the new Earth reality. You will spend this day living as if your new reality is already here. This is the core principle of quantum manifestation. You cannot attract what you want, you can only attract what you are. Today, you will embody the frequency of your fulfilled self. If you are calling in sacred partnership, spend the day in acts of profound self-love. Take a beautiful bath, anoint yourself with oils, speak loving words to yourself in the mirror. You are becoming the partner you wish to attract. If you are calling in abundance, you will act with a consciousness of abundance. Tidy your home, as if it were a palace. Eat your simple food on your best dishes, as if it were a feast. Walk through your space with a sense of deep gratitude for everything you have, knowing that this gratitude is the magnetic frequency that attracts more. The most powerful protocol for day 2 is the quantum visualization. You will set aside at least 1 uninterrupted hour for this. Lie down comfortably, put on high-frequency music, specifically a theta wave binaural beat if possible, to access the subconscious, and you will begin to live out your new reality in your mind's eye. Do not just see it, feel it. What does it feel like in your body to wake up next to your soulmate? Feel the warmth, the safety, the love. What does it feel like to log into your bank account and see a number that brings you a sense of absolute freedom and peace? Feel the relaxation in your shoulders, the joy in your heart. What does it feel like to be living your soul's purpose, sharing your gifts with the world? Feel the excitement, the fulfillment, the sense of connection. You must generate the emotion in your body, for the emotion is the prayer. It is the energetic signature that the universe reads and reflects back to you. Your body does not know the difference between a real and a vividly imagined experience. By generating these feelings now, You are rewiring your neural pathways and recalibrating your magnetic field to become a match for this new timeline. Hold this vibrational state for as long as you can. This is your primary work. You are an architect of worlds, and your imagination is the blueprint. Day 3, October 22nd, is the integration. The most intense part of the portal is passing. The seeds have been planted. Today is about anchoring them into your being and into the new Earth grid. This is a day of gentle, loving embodiment. Your focus will be on gratitude and physical presence. This is the day to bring in gentle movement. Do some slow, mindful stretching, practice some gentle yoga. The light codes you have received need to be moved through your physical body to be fully integrated. As you stretch, visualize this new energy flowing through every meridian, every chakra, every cell, lodging itself permanently into your physical form. Gratitude is the sealing frequency. It is the energetic superglue that solidifies your manifestations. Spend the day in a state of radical gratitude. Create a gratitude list. Write down 100 things you are grateful for, from the air you breathe to the roof over your head to the beautiful future you have just created. Speak your gratitude aloud. Walk through your home touching objects and thanking them. This may feel strange, but you are infusing your entire environment with the highest vibration in the universe. Gratitude tells the cosmos, I have received, I am ready for more. The final protocol for day 3 is the grounding ritual. This is how you will prepare yourself to re-enter the world. You must anchor your newly upgraded energy field into the core of the planet. Sit on the floor in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and visualize a thick, powerful cord of light extending from the base of your spine, down through the foundations of your home deep into the earth. See it plunging through layers of rock and soil until it connects with the fiery, crystalline core of Gaia. Feel her powerful, stable, loving energy flowing up that cord and into your body, filling you from your feet to your crown. This will stabilize your new frequency and prevent you from feeling spacey or ungrounded when the gateway ends. Hold this connection for at least 15 minutes. You are plugging your new 5D operating system into the planetary motherboard, becoming a living, walking anchor of the new Earth frequency. This is the ultimate purpose of the chosen ones, not just to ascend personally, but to anchor that ascension for the collective. Throughout these 72 hours, there will be tests. You may suddenly feel an overwhelming urge to go outside, an inexplicable sense of claustrophobia. Recognize this as a program of the old matrix trying to pull you back in. Breathe, place a hand on your heart, and reaffirm your commitment. You may receive a frantic text from a loved one caught in the collective chaos. You must hold the boundary. Send them love from afar, but do not engage. Engaging is a form of energetic entanglement. You must be the lighthouse, not the rescue boat that gets battered on the rocks. Your greatest service right now is to hold your own light steady and strong. You may feel waves of strange physical symptoms, dizziness, heart palpitations, phantom aches. Do not go into fear. This is your body recalibrating. It is ascension sickness. Lie down, drink water, and trust the process. Surrender is your greatest ally. Your logical mind will not understand what is happening. Your ego will be terrified. You must constantly choose to align with your soul, which knows that this process, while intense, is the fulfillment of its deepest longing. You are shedding 1,000 lifetimes of density. It is not meant to be comfortable. It is meant to be liberating. Every moment of discomfort is a sign that the process is working. Every challenge to your resolve is an opportunity to strengthen your spiritual muscles. You have been training for this moment your entire life. All of your struggles, all of your heartbreaks, all of your moments of feeling lost have been preparation. They have taught you resilience. They have taught you to seek answers within. They have taught you to trust the unseen. Now you must put all of that training into practice. The final exam is here. Stay inside. Hold the light. Trust the process. Your rebirth is not just possible, it is inevitable. When you emerge on the morning of October 23rd, you will be a different person, stepping into a different world, a world you have just consciously created. In the final part, we will discuss how to navigate this new reality and how to step into your power as an embodied master on the new Earth. The gateway has closed. The cosmic dust has settled. You awaken on the morning of October 23rd, 2025, and the first thing you will notice is the silence. It is not the silence of absence, but the profound, resonant silence of a new harmony. The chaotic hum of the old 3D matrix, a low-grade frequency of fear and struggle that has been the background noise of your entire life, is gone from your personal field. You have successfully navigated the chrysalis. You have endured the pressure, the dissolution, and the sacred reconstitution. You have been reborn. But this is not the end of your journey. It is the true beginning. You are now a newborn in a new world. A world that looks superficially the same, but operates on an entirely different set of energetic laws. The next phase of your mission is the most delicate and the most glorious, the phase of conscious integration and divine embodiment. How you navigate the first hours, days, and weeks after this monumental shift will determine how firmly and gracefully you anchor your new 5D reality. You have written the script for your new life. Now you must learn to become its lead actor, its masterful director, its devoted audience. You must learn to walk as a sovereign creator being, no longer subject to the old laws of karma and limitation, but as a living embodiment of the divine will you have just co-created. This final transmission is your guide to post-gateway life, your instruction manual for the new earth you now inhabit. Your first action upon awakening on the 23rd, before anything else, is to perform a final invocation of anchoring. This is different from the previous days. This is about claiming your new sovereignty. Stand if you can, with your bare feet on the floor. Feel the solidity beneath you. Place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your solar plexus. Breathe deeply into this centered space and speak these words with the quiet authority of a king or queen returning to their throne. The gateway is complete. The transformation is sealed. I am reborn. I now fully and completely anchor my new 5D consciousness into this physical body and onto this sacred earth. I am a sovereign being, and I claim dominion over my energy, my mind, my body, and my reality. I walk now in perfect alignment with my soul's highest path. The old world no longer has any claim on me. I am a living beacon of the new earth, and I radiate love, peace, and abundance with every breath I take. My new reality begins now. It is done. It is done. Feel the truth of these words reverberate through you. This is not a request, it is a decree. You are announcing your new energetic signature to the entire cosmos and most importantly to yourself. You have graduated. Now comes the most delicate moment, your re-entry into the world. You cannot stay in your sacred ark forever. Your purpose is to be a light in the world, not hidden from it. But you must re-enter with extreme consciousness and care. Your energetic body is like that of a newborn baby, immaculately pure but also incredibly sensitive. The first 24 to 48 hours after the gateway are a critical period of energetic stabilization. Do not, under any circumstances, rush back into your old routine. Do not immediately turn on the news or dive into your social media feeds. To do so would be the energetic equivalent of taking a newborn baby to a loud, chaotic rock concert. It would be a profound system shock. Your first venture outside should be into nature. Nature has just undergone its own profound purification and is now vibrating at a much higher, clearer frequency. Go to a park, a forest, a beach, anywhere you can put your bare feet directly on the earth. This practice, known as earthing or grounding, is no longer just a helpful spiritual tool, it is a non-negotiable necessity for your new operating system. As you stand on the earth, visualize the grounding cord you created on day 3 and consciously reconnect with the heart of Gaia. Allow her stable, nurturing energy to flow up into your field, helping you to calibrate your brand new high-frequency energy body to the physical plane. Breathe in the clean air. Listen to the birds. Touch the leaves of a tree. You are reintroducing yourself to a world that that has also been reborn. You will notice that nature seems more vibrant, the colors more saturated, the sounds clearer. This is not your imagination. You are literally perceiving reality through a 5D lens now, unfiltered by the grime of the old collective consciousness. As you begin to interact with other people, you will become aware of the great energetic schism. You will be able to see and feel, with startling clarity, who has moved through the gateway and who has been left behind, still operating on the old programming. You will see it in their eyes. Those who are still caught in the 3D matrix will have a look of fear, confusion, or a dull robotic emptiness. Their energy will feel heavy, chaotic, and jarring to your newly refined senses. You may feel an old impulse to try and save them, to explain what has happened, to pull them onto your new timeline. You must resist this impulse with every fiber of your being. This is the first great test of a master, the test of radical non-interference. You must understand that every soul is on its own unique journey and has its own divine timing. Their choice to remain in the old paradigm is a choice made by their soul for reasons you cannot possibly comprehend. To try and force them to awaken is an act of spiritual ego, a violation of their free will. Your role is not to be a preacher, but a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run all over the island looking for boats to save, it simply stands on its rock and shines. Your very presence, your calm, centered, loving frequency, is your service. When people are ready, they will be drawn to your light. They will come to you with questions. They will be baffled by your peace in the midst of the lingering chaos. Only then, when they ask, do you share your truth, simply and without attachment? Until then, you must practice compassionate detachment. Send them love, see the divine spark within them, but do not entangle your energy with theirs. Create firm but loving boundaries. Keep your interactions brief. You are no longer a vibrational match for their reality, and prolonged exposure will feel draining and physically uncomfortable for you. This is the great sorting, and you must honor the energetic realities of it. If you understand that your greatest service is to simply be the light, and you commit to shining your frequency without attachment to the choices of others, go to the comments now and affirm, I am the lighthouse. This is your pledge of divine service on the new earth. Now, you must begin to consciously look for the evidence of your new, manifested reality. This is a crucial step that many people miss. They plant the seeds and then forget to look for the sprouts, defaulting to the old belief that things are still the same. The universe is now communicating with you through the language of synchronicity, and its volume has been turned all the way up. You must become a divine detective, a sacred scavenger, constantly scanning your reality for the breadcrumbs that are leading you toward the fulfillment of the intentions you set. Did you set an intention for greater abundance? Do not be surprised if you find a coin on the street, or someone unexpectedly buys you a coffee, or you receive a small, unforeseen refund. Your logical mind will dismiss these as insignificant. This is a trap. You must greet every single one of these small manifestations with explosive, heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see this. I receive this. More of this, please. By celebrating these small signs, you are telling the universe that you are paying attention, that you believe in the process. This gratitude amplifies the signal, and the small trickles of abundance will begin to coalesce into a flowing river. Did you set an intention for a sacred partnership? You might overhear a conversation about a new spiritual singles group, or a friend might randomly mention someone they think you should meet. These are not coincidences. These are divine signposts. Your job is to take gentle, inspired action on these nudges. You don't need to force anything. The era of hustling and grinding is over. That is the way of the 3D matrix. In 5D, you operate in a state of flow. You set the intention, you hold the frequency, and then you simply follow the path of least resistance, the trail of synchronicities that the universe lays at your feet. Your new reality will not drop out of the sky fully formed. It will unfold before you, step by miraculous step. Your faith, your attention, and your gratitude are the fuel that powers this unfolding. One of the most profound shifts you will experience is in your relationship with time. The old, linear clock-based time was a construct of the 3D matrix, designed to create pressure, stress, and a sense of scarcity. You have now graduated to operating on Kairos time, or divine timing. You will begin to notice that you always have exactly enough time for what is truly important. Things will align with an effortless grace that will baffle your old mind. You will also find that your own internal clock is far more accurate than any external device. You must learn to trust it. Eat when your body tells you it is hungry, not when the clock says it's lunchtime. Sleep when your body tells you it is tired, even if it's the middle of the afternoon. Your body is now your primary guru, your direct interface with the quantum field. It is constantly giving you feedback, telling you what people, places, and foods are in vibrational alignment with you. You must learn to listen to its subtle language. When you think about a certain decision and your body feels expansive, light, and open, that is a full body yes. When your body contracts, feels heavy, or a knot forms in your stomach, that is a definitive no, regardless of what your logical mind is telling you. This is somatic intelligence, the wisdom of your 5D vessel. Your intuition is no longer a faint whisper you have to strain to hear. It is a clear, unambiguous signal broadcast through your physical form. Trusting this guidance, even when it makes no logical sense, is your fast track to mastery on the new earth. Your body knows the way. Your only job is to get your analytical mind out of the driver's seat and let your soul's GPS, broadcast through your physical senses, guide you home. Finally, you must understand your new role as a conscious steward of the planet. As an awakened embodied 5D being, your connection to Gaia is no longer a passive one. You are a nerve ending of the planetary consciousness. What you feel, she feels. How you treat your own body is how you are treating hers. This brings with it a profound responsibility. The casual pollution of the old world, the thoughtless consumption, the disregard for nature, the contribution to systems of harm will now feel viscerally painful to you. You will be naturally guided to make more conscious choices. You will find yourself drawn to sustainable products, to supporting local and ethical businesses, to spending more time in nature not just for your own grounding, but for hers as well. You may be called to send healing energy into the earth, to participate in cleanup projects, or to simply walk upon the land with a sense of profound love and respect. This is not a chore. It is a joyous act of communion. You and the planet are now in a symbiotic relationship. As you heal and raise your frequency, you help her to heal and raise hers. As she becomes more crystalline and pure, she provides a more stable and high vibrational platform for you to continue your own evolution. You are partners in the grand project of building the new earth. This is the ultimate fulfillment of your purpose. You came here not just to save yourself, but to help save a world, not through fighting or resistance, but through the sheer, overwhelming power of your embodied love and radiant consciousness. You have made it. The journey has been long, spanning lifetimes of preparation for this exact moment. The path ahead is one of discovery, of wonder, of co-creating a reality more beautiful than your old mind could have ever conceived. There will still be moments of challenge as the last vestiges of the old world crumble, and the final echoes of your own past programming surface for clearing. But you are different now. You are equipped with a new awareness, a new set of tools, and an unshakable connection to your own divine power. You are no longer a victim of circumstances, but the master of your reality. You are no longer lost and searching for answers, but the living, breathing answer itself. Hold your light high, walk in grace and in gratitude. Be gentle with yourself, for you are still learning the magnificent power of your own wings. The world you now inhabit is a direct reflection of the frequency you hold. So hold the highest, most loving, most joyful frequency you can. For in doing so, you are not only creating a personal heaven on earth, you are becoming the template, the blueprint, the living invitation for all of humanity to remember the divine truth of who they are, and to finally come home. Welcome to the new earth. Your real life has just begun.